Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, My Sufferings Were Good for Me. My sufferings were good for me. Call halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Call halal Yimla, Alahayinawa, Abanawa, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. It's something that's on my spirit, and as the title reads, my sufferings were good for me. And matter of fact, I'll just go straight to the scripture. This will be straight to the point. Call halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. This is Psalm 119. Psalm 119 and Salakia. Psalm 119 and 71. And it reads, it says, it is good for me that I have been afflicted. See? It is good for me that I have been afflicted. And the scripture tells us too that sorrow is better than laughter. Sorrow is better than laughter. See, when you it don't feel good when you're suffering. But the suffering, the things that you go through, it builds character. See, it shows it tells a lot about a person when they go through stuff, when they're suffering, what type of character they have. And it's easy to look good when someone is not challenged. It's easy to look good when you're not challenged. But it says, it is good for me that I have been afflicted. My suffering, was good for me. Everything that I've been through, going to jail, being out in the world, being homeless, being off dope, just the Lord just dragging me through the mud. And I couldn't, for the longest I couldn't, before the truth, I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers too and sisters too, they couldn't understand why this was going on. But coming into the gospel, it's clear why the Lord did what he did. It says that I might learn thy statutes. See? These law, statutes, and commandments. And basically, ultimately, through all my afflictions and coming in and the Lord bringing me into the gospel, it's taught me to fear the Lord and to pay attention, to pay attention, because now you see everything. You see through everything. I know for me, you can see through all the bullshit in the world. You can see right through it. And the first step is fearing the Lord. Rehearsing the law, statutes, and commandments, and applying this wisdom to your life. But it was beautiful, man. For me to be afflicted and to suffer the way that I did. It says, because in the end here, it's the Lord knew exactly what he was doing. And Lord willing, I endure all the way into the end. But having the scriptures is the secrets, the secrets on how to live life. Everybody don't have these secrets. They don't have it. Not everybody don't have these secrets. It says 72. It says the law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. See? It says the law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. There's no amount of treasure or gold or money or wealth that can compare to these scriptures. These scriptures are priceless. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. See? And no matter what goes on, I know for me in my life, but having these scriptures, there's an inner peace that's you can't explain. No matter how much I suffer, no matter what goes on, there's an inner peace. By knowing these scriptures like this, there's an inner peace that you can't explain. See? You cannot explain. And money cannot buy that. No amount of treasure, gold, silver, money, it cannot buy that. Even when I was, me and my wife and kids were, homeless, sleeping in the car, day after day, month after month. By me having these scriptures, I still had an inner peace that's I can't explain. An inner peace, and this is what everybody wants: peace. It all starts from within. To be in peace with yourself, in peace.